Hi, this is Jeanette Velm, occupational therapist with San Juan Unified School District. Today we're going to have a lot of fun with exercises called crossing the midline of the body. So, what is midline? I will show you. I have a midline of my body right here, straight down like this. If I use my broom and put it in front of my nose, you can see I've got one half my body over here and my other half of my body is over here. So when I cross midline, I would take my arm and go like this, or the other arm and go like this. Well, what about a leg? Can I cross with the leg? Sure. Cross and down. So that is what crossing midline is all about. And what does it do for us? It makes our brains and our bodies work better together. They're more efficient, more organized, and we can get our daily tasks, whether it's getting ourselves dressed or handwriting skills, or even thinking about math problems. They all become easier when we really exercise crossing the midline. Hi. Here I am again with more crossing the midline activities. All right, one of the most important things about crossing midline is that our trunk, which is this part of my body, needs to also cross midline. So this is what it looks like. It's crossing over the midline. So it's not just my arm. This part of my body is staying straight. This upper part is moving. Okay, first exercise that we're gonna do. This one is for my preschoolers and my kindergartners. Older kids, you can do this too. All right, spread your legs like this. Feet are facing forward. Good. And now put your arms out straight like this. This arm here is going to come over and touch this knee. And then it goes back. This arm over here is going to touch this knee and go back. And do this about this slowly, because that really helps organize your brain and your body to cross the midline. And go ahead and do about 10 of these. All right, now for my older students, first grade and up, even through high school, even those adults of you out there can benefit from this. So you're gonna have your arms in this position with one change. Arms go up, elbows is what we're gonna use. So fingers are up toward the ceiling, and we're gonna move our elbow over and touch our knee and back up. Elbow touch and slowly back up. Elbow touch, slowly back up. Continue to do about 10 of those at that speed. You've got it. Awesome. Okay, crossing midline with our trunk. We're gonna use both hands this time. Legs are gonna be straight in front of us. And we're gonna move some objects where both hands have to be on the object, like a book. Both hands, pick up the object, both hands, and move it slowly over. And don't let your hands go to the object till it is on the chair. All right, I'm gonna go back, same thing. Both hands, grab that book, and over, and keep those hands on the book till it's all the way down. Good job. For the older students, you can use bigger books, heavier books. This one is really heavy, but it'll give your body much more input. So first grade and up, you can use bigger books. Okay, and then when you're done, you can always go back this way again. Now you can do this with different objects. I have a ball here. I could do the same thing, moving the ball from this chair over to this chair, and then back again. Easy, huh?
Yeah.
Hi, more crossing the midline activities. This time we're going to use smaller objects. So what we're going to do is I'm going to start with this hand, and it's going to pick up a clothespin, and it's going to move all the way over to the bowl. But before I do that, my other hand needs to go under my leg like this so that it's out of the way. So now this hand's free to put the clothespin in. Go back and put the clothespin in. Okay, so you give that hand about a chance to do that about 8 to 10 times. And then guess what? It's the other hand's turn. So we need to switch this all the way over here. And I need to move the clothespins all the way over to here. And then it's this hand's turn. So what does this hand do? Yes, you're right. It goes under my leg. All right, bringing it up and bringing it and putting it in. Now, if you want to really challenge yourself, you can pick up the clothespin, pinch it open, and then bring it over and clip it. And if you really want to challenge yourself, push it open and clip it way over to the other side of the bowl. All right. And then I'm going to use both hands again and move the bowl all the way back to my chair. And we've got another activity using just everyday socks. I've got them rolled up in a ball, but they're just socks. Anyway, so again, putting this hand under, I'm going to move the sock over and put it in. And put this one in. All right, I'm going to give this hand a turn. I'm just going to tuck this hand back under my leg, and we're going to go back this way, putting the socks back on the chair. Okay, you guys are doing a great job. Okay, crossing midline again. This time I've got numbers on paper plates with backing of tape on the wall. You could use napkins, you could use paper, you could use pictures, you could use paper with words on it, whatever you want to do. Matching colors. Sometimes I've used just plain old sticky tags like Post-its. Anyway, so here we go. I'm going to just do numbers out of convenience. So I'm going to go 1, touch, 2, touch, 3, touch. So you have to use the opposite hand of which number of the side that is touching. Whoa, that is a hard one for me. And that one, that was a little easier. But anyway, so you can make that in a variety of ways. You can also put these a little bit further away, like this, or you could have it up higher, like that. So I could be going 1 and I'm going way up, 2, and then let's say I'm doing 5, and then I'm supposed to touch 6, and now I'm supposed to touch 3, etc. And what I'm trying to do, and I wasn't able to totally do it, is to keep my back against the wall. But I was turning a little bit, but that's okay. I just need to have the idea of trying to keep my back against the wall the best I can. So the other thing I wanted to do with us is to look at the floor. We're going to do scissor walking. So scissor step, if you're a small person, you're going to go scissor step like this, with it not being too far away. So if you're a preschooler or a kindergartner, that's what you do. If you're an older person, first grade and up, you're going to really be trying to cross way over. And like here, I'm going here, but maybe I'm really crossing over, like I'm going to cross over to there, and then there, and then there. So whatever game you want to make up, doing your scissor step, which is crossing midline with your legs. Okay, now we're going to go back to an activity that we did earlier in the video, where we had our elbows up like this, but this time we're doing it in standing. So we are going to touch our elbow to the opposite knee. So this knee is going to come up and this elbow is going to come down. So here I go. 1 and 2. Oh, I'm stiff. 3. There I go. 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and keep going all the way up to 10, 20, whatever you can do. It's going to organize your body. So there we have it on crossing midline and standing. Hi, this time we're going to do crossing the midline activities in the all fours position or puppy dog position. So as you can see here, I have a puzzle right here in front of me. I'm getting in all fours, have the puzzle in front of me at my midline, and then I've got puzzle pieces arranged in kind of a rainbow arc in front of me to work with. Now I have to decide which hand I'm going to use, so I guess I'll use this hand this time. So this hand's going to hold my sock down to the floor. All right, so let's see what's next on this puzzle. I believe it's this one. The pot of gold goes in there, and then some clouds here, and this cloud piece here. I need another cloud. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Another cloud piece, and now I get to start on the rainbow. So I'm going to do this. And so this way I am actually doing, whoops, the green isn't the right one yet. Orange, I think. And then I, of course, am crossing the midline to get some of these lined up. So there we go. And I just about have my rainbow puzzle done. And there it is. My rainbow puzzle is finished. Okay, so let's remember crossing midline of the body, crossing over, crossing our trunk over if we can. There's a lot of positions we can do those games in. You can do it in standing, sitting, all fours on the ground. So anyway, have fun with crossing the midline activities that will help your brain and your body work in a more organized way to get the job done. Thank you. Bye.